Rich, I wonder if you can tell me something about what was happening just before you came to the hospital.
Well, what started it was I was just watching the night news program and trying to maintain and cope when my mother came in and just started yelling and screaming at me. And so I just yelled and screamed back, and she said I was crazy. And so I just called the mental health center about 5 times one night. And then I got $25 from my brother, drove about 80 miles on it, and got my watch fixed, went to a couple of health food stores and had a drink. All this is in Martinsville. And rode my bicycle 20 miles and went to the drugstore 6 times and just did one thing at a time. You know, I was just trying to get my life back together, but I guess I was doing it too fast for some people. But I know exactly what I do. I know when I make right and left-hand turns, and I can count to 10. And when I get to 11, it's 2, because we cross out zeros in base 10 in the Arabic system. And I guess it's the basis of numerology or something. But when I get fast, the world gets slow. And when I get slow, the world gets fast. And when I'm in the middle, everything seems to be going okay, and I'm stable. If there's, well, you know, it's kind of like the princess and the pea, you know? I'm just a really sensitive person. I had this white German Shepherd one time. I got him from my 8th grade civics teacher, and I was talking to my older brother on the phone the other day, and he said, "Well, Rich, how you doing?" And I said, "Well, you know, I've got something wrong with my liver. I might have hepatitis, but that's the fucking break." So, you know, there was a movie, Missouri Breaks, and I don't know why everybody calls me Hollywood, but one time we were doing art therapy, and this lady told me that I wasn't doing the art assignment right. And I do art my own way, and mine was one of the best in the class, really, come to think of it. Oh, God, my hair. I got so mad. I just took out the scissors and cut it off recently. I just don't know what to do. But I got around to see my mother and my ex-girlfriend, Annie Oakley, existential Marie Stokely. Saw her over Christmas at Poplar Bluff, and boy, did it rain. Anne loves me. You'll see no other lady finer than her, really. Really. Oh, gosh, I'm just getting carried away. This is so hot. Here, let me take off my shoes. My nice Dexter shoes. You know, Dexter, Missouri is on Courage Riv down by Poplar Bluff. It's on the 90th longitudinal. And 2 rivers over, you have the Mississippi floodplain. But I'm from Oz, or the Ozarks, and our people down there, lo and behold, are the Raiders. Did you see that movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark? Well, oh, if I could just get this thing off. Oh, I almost felt that. You know, there are 3 people on this ward from Missouri. There's 2 from St. Louis and 1 from Poplar Bluff. And PB is the atomic symbol for lead on the elemental chart. And our water has this rust-colored water in it. And lead is some kind of thing for, you know, these dense elements. But I got this at the OH, the Opportunity House. We went down there in group, and this lady came out with a shirt and said, "How would you like this? You know, this is something you might like for 50 cents. And, well, I'll take it off now.
Okay.
Oh, this is fun. Well, here's what we wear in the hospital. It's my surgeon's gown. Ta-da! It's so nice and yellow. It reminds me of Baba Ram Dass, or those Tao people, you know. Hare, hare, om, om, om. You know, om backwards is the abbreviation for Missouri. And the Omni, this bar in town, is O-M-N-I, and backwards I-N. And when I came to Indiana in '76, they dropped the D off the I-N. So Omni backwards is I-N-M-O, in Mo, the 2 states of the universe. Oh, do you believe me? Oh, I wish I had my A to Z astrological delineator and encyclopedia, because since I've been in Indiana, I've done 300 or 400 natal birth charts for people. I remember one of my favorite classes at IU was Chinese and Japanese appreciation. This little lady, Kathy, and I taught them how to do lotus positions, you know, and we studied Zen with meditation. And I was always looking at this yellow. Well, let me take some of these clothes off my pants here.
Do you have something on under them?
Well, let's see. Whoops. Oh, it's my surgeon's pants. Ta-da! me get these off now. Be here now. Remember, be here now. Oh, I've got even more on under these. Let me show you my street clothes for the day. You know, I used to think I had a pretty nice body, but I don't know. But I've got my leg warmers. Aren't these nice? And not only are they leg warmers, they're also knee pads. Ta-da! Well, do you have any more questions for me?